Hi everyone, my name is Emily Barrett, and for this innovative activity assignment, I've decided to take a screencast using Screencast-O-Matic of my slideshow presentation. So I'll kind of narrate this and talk about it as I go through the slides. So I'm just going to start by explaining the purpose of this activity. So last week in my course, I had my students working with their group and research different integration technology frameworks for effectively integrating technology. And then they were asked to develop a small, brief, short paragraph lesson on how they would use that model effectively by integrating a Web 2.0 tool. So then this week, I want them to live stream a video using YouNow of a video of them explaining a more detailed version of their lesson. What I originally wanted them to do was to take a actual live stream video of them really teaching in real life and take a video of them implementing it that way. Unfortunately, since everyone in my course are teachers, I don't want them to have to take work off to watch someone's live stream video. So I decided to just have them do a live stream video of them explaining their lesson instead of actually teaching it. And then I split it up into 2 weeks since this is a pretty hefty assignment. As for describing this new innovation, their overall objective was to create a lesson plan for effectively implementing technology into the classroom. So the old way that we used to do it was I would have them create their lesson and then post it, and then their other group members would comment on it. Well, the new way of doing it is having them actually do a live stream video of them explaining their lesson, and then the students can actually comment on it in real time, and then the person making the live stream video can see those comments and respond to them right away. So that's kind of how, and then doing that also helps build community, and it makes the students feel present by communicating in real time with one another. So here's kind of the layout of the overall activity. So in step 1, which is up here, they are going to go on to Edmodo and talk about who is going to present this week and who's going to do their video next week. I created groups for them to have a private discussion in Edmodo. Then in step 2, this is when they're actually going to create their lesson. I'm letting them be really free with this. I'm letting them choose their own Web 2.0 tool, their own model, their own lesson template. I just ask that they include certain components, and then they can click there to view that. I'm just going to skip over that though. I only have a short time to create this video, so I'm going to skip over some of that stuff. And then in step 3, this is the part where they're going to actually stream their live video using YouNow, and I want them to take a screencast of their live stream video, because then I can see their group members commenting on their live stream, and I want to see how the person responds to those comments. And then as for the group members viewing the video, their role in this step is to provide feedback, comments, and ask questions. And I did provide a link of questions for them to consider when watching the live stream. Again, I'm going to skip that due to time. Then the last step is they're going to submit their screencast of their live video using Screencast-O-Matic, and they're just going to put that in the comments in Edmodo. And then in step 5, they're just going to complete their weekly self-reflection, which they've been doing every week. So I'm grading them on 2 main components, which is the student learning and the student collaboration. And there is a more detailed rubric right here for them to view. I'm going to skip over that, and I'm just going to talk about these two main components. So I'm really looking that they're using Web 2.0 tools and that they're following the integration model effectively and, correctly in their YouNow video. And then I'm also wanting to see how they evaluate their other group members' videos. So when they're watching their group members' live stream videos, how are they commenting? How are they evaluating? Are they really truly understanding these integration models by providing effective feedback? And then the second part that I'm assessing them on is the collaboration. So at the beginning of the activity, they're collaborating and trying to figure out who's presenting when, and that can get really challenging with a lot of people and a lot of different schedules. So I'm looking at that and how they communicate with their group members. I'm also obviously looking for their comments. Are they being respectful in their comments when posting to the live stream? Are they asking questions? Are they giving effective feedback? And then that will be evident in that screencast-o-matic. That's another reason why I want them to post that. So those are the two main components. Again, there's a more detailed rubric. So I'm just going to quickly describe the technology that I'm using in this activity. Excuse me. So I'm going to be using YouNow. And YouNow is kind of like YouTube, only it's live streaming videos. And I don't know if you're familiar with Facebook Live, but it's the same concept where you take a video and it's live, you can see it, people can comment on it in real time, and then the person making the live stream video can see those comments too and respond to them. And then the second thing I'm using is Screencast-O-Matic, and they're just taking a screen recording of their live stream video. So I'm going to go to the next slide. Here's my mock-up video, and this is just going to give a little bit more detail on how I would use YouNow in this innovative assignment. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it. Hi everyone, I'm just going to do a quick mock-up video of how I would use YouNow in this activity. So what the students are first going to do when they get to younow.com is create an account. Here is my account. To get to your profile, you're just going to click this button up here and then hit profile. And then they can add fans or, friends. Right now I just have one friend. I added my mom because she's kind of helping me out with this mock video. It's nice because when you add a fan, your video will pop up on their page, like one of the first ones, and it notifies them that you're starting a live video. So you don't have to go searching for their video of all these live videos going on. So to start the live video, you're going to hit go live, and you have to select one of these. I just selected camera, and then you have to create a hashtag. So for my hashtag, I'm going to do mock up video, and then you're going to hit this button, and then you're going to create your title, mock up video. And then this just has a profile picture. I'm just going to skip that, so I'm going to hit next. And I should be coming on here. Hello, that's me. And then I'm going to go ahead and click go live. And then once I'm live, my mom's going to get a notification, and she is going to log on to my video and watch it. And then I'm going to have her comment so you can see how that works. So I'm live. Hello everybody. So I'm live now on YouNow, and my mom is going to go ahead and refresh her page, and then she should be logging on. Sorry, my computer is overheating, so it might get a little loud. I'm just going to go tell her quick to go refresh the page. So here up here it's showing that she is watching it. And then pretty soon she should be sending me a chat. Oh, there she goes. So she said test for you. Thanks, Mom. She's watching it live and she's commenting on it in real time, which is super nice. So I would have my students, she said no problem. So funny. So this is really nice because when the students are presenting their lessons and they're talking about it, the other group members can comment on it saying, hey, I really like that you said that, or good job aligning your lesson with the integration model that you selected, and they can kind of provide that feedback in real time, or if they're not doing a good job aligning their lesson with the model, and they can say, hey, you could fix this. So it's very evident that there is student collaboration going on using YouNow and learning, not only for the person making the video, but also for the person evaluating it and giving that feedback. So thank you for watching. I'm just going to go ahead and end my live video. So here's the end button. And now my video has ended. So yeah, that's kind of how I would use YouNow to in education for my students to kind of present their lessons and get that real-time feedback. So thanks for watching. Okay, so that was just a brief description of how I would use YouNow to, how I would use YouNow to, for an innovation activity. So, this is kind of the end of my presentation. Here is my research. I'll just kind of quickly talk about it. So, the reason why I used this new innovation activity was because in our text, Palloff and Pratt, they discuss a lot about feeling present in an online learning community and how some students really struggle with that. And I think that using YouNow and using that live streaming video and commenting on it in real time really helps students feel present. And so that's one reason why I developed this activity. And then another reason why I developed this activity was because, you know, the whole purpose of this innovation activity was to promote, you know, the future of learning. And our text talks about how, you know, we need to start teaching kids skills that they can use, not kids, but just people in general, skills that they can use not only now, but take that with them in the future. And I think that this activity provides them with the opportunity to communicate and collaborate and work together, and those are skills that they will take with them throughout their whole entire life. I mean, as an adult, I'm communicating and collaborating every single day. So I think this activity does a really great job and will helps these kids, and will take and will give kids the opportunity to use some of these skills that they're learning in this activity and take that in the future with them. So this concludes my video. Thank you for watching. Again, just click this picture if you want to see my actual research. So thank you. Bye.